Look, I want to talk to you directly today because I see a lot of incredibly smart people making the same frustrating mistake. You spend 40 hours a week being an employee. You work hard, you take care of your responsibilities, and you do what's expected of you from your boss. The frustrating part is I see you carry this conditioning straight from your 9 to 5 into your portfolio with the hopes of escaping the trap. You wait for Wall Street analysts, news headlines, or YouTube gurus to give you permission to invest your own hard-earned money. I'm making this video because I want you to realize something. You don't need their permission. You are fully capable of running your capital like a CEO. And today, I want to show you how to step up and fill that leadership role your portfolio needs. Now let's be realistic. Most people can't do this. They're too addicted to the comfort of a boss telling them what to do. But if you have the stomach to break that conditioning, let's run the audit on 3 structural shifts you need to make to get the results you're looking for. Okay. Before we get into those, in order to fix a system, you first need to understand the human running it. As part of a leadership development program I'm taking at work, I took a DISC assessment test, which is a behavioral framework that outlines how different people naturally approach conversations, making decisions, and collaboration. On paper, when I'm working with my team, my style is built on support and clarity. I focus on smoothing out transitions and helping people succeed. Now, I really like these communication styles because they build people up. Something I intuitively learned but didn't realize until I actually started taking this course is that when I'm managing my portfolio, the situation necessitates an alternative approach. When it comes to my future and my family's wealth, my style shifts to be completely dominant. I don't look for consensus from the market, and I don't let outside noise dictate my choices. You can shift between styles too. You can be a supportive team player in your career while being a confident, independent leader of your wealth. If you've struggled to make your own definitive moves in the market, please don't be discouraged. Your biology is actually wired to make you a follower. For thousands of years, human survival depended on looking to the center of the tribe. If the herd ran, you ran. If you stayed behind to do your own independent research on a rustling bush, it didn't turn out well for you. So when you feel that intense anxiety during market volatility, or the urge to buy just because everyone else is talking about it, like SpaceX right now, it's just your natural human instinct trying to keep you safe. But guys, the stock market is the one place where the herd is usually wrong. Recognizing that instinct is your first step to overcoming it. Alright, so how do we pull that leader out of you? It starts with 3 intentional shifts. First, own your perspective. If you've done the research on a company, whether it be a tech stock, utility, or even a small cap growth play, small cap turnaround, whatever it is, if you've done the research and the fundamentals align with your goals or thesis, trust yourself. I promise you don't need a Reddit thread or a financial news anchor to validate your thesis you worked very hard to build. Second, create your own operating procedures. True leaders don't wing it. They build a framework. Write down exactly why you own a company. What operational metrics are you tracking? And what your 5-year vision looks like. When you have a plan on paper, volatility stops being scary. When you know what you own and why you own it, those drops are opportunities to get a discount. Come on, would you run out of a Best Buy because the computers are all 30% off? I don't think so. Lastly, view every setback as tuition. Failures are your associate's degree or your fellowship. If a trade goes south, a follower blames the market, or whoever gave them the stock tip. But a leader says, okay, what's the lesson here? How do I do things better next time? Mistakes are part of the process. They're going to happen. You have to accept that. But please realize that every single one you learn from makes you a sharper, more resilient, and successful investor. Right, look, you have the potential to build a legendary portfolio, but it requires you to trust yourself and step up to the desk as the boss of your own future. If you're ready to stop waiting for permission and start building real conviction, hit that subscribe button. We're building a community of independent thinkers who support each other's growth without chasing the hype. If you want to surround yourself with that kind of circle, or if you're ready to be one of the first to join my private Discord group to stress test your research, click the link in the description. You've got the drive to do this. Let's get to work. I'll see you next time. Shift's over.